is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. In addition, NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. This next song helped me through a very difficult time in my life, and I hope one day it can do the same for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my New Vegas playthrough. I can't interrupt Mr. New Vegas, come on. I am nearly out of bullets for this gun, so we're gonna have to, whoops, I was going south. There we go. I'll have to, wait. Which way south? This is the way, okay. This is fine, okay. This will loop back southeast. I had to remember what I was doing. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm just exploring out the end of this, path, since I had never been down it. This Cazador path. And I believe it goes to the Great Khans area. Ah, this is just a baby. Even, Rex should be able to deal with that.
Can't run from me.
There you go, get him, Rexy. I almost called Rex dog meat.
All right. It's over.
Yeah, there's some structures there. I was in Alaska for a while, so I did not get a chance really to do much for the past few days, which is why this is a week late. Yeah, that's just the Great Khans, and if we go down there, I don't think we're gonna make it back up. I mean, what's my closest fast travel point? I could go back, I could get this waypoint, then go back to the ranger station. Maybe I'll do that. Or maybe I can walk up that. I thought I was just gonna fall. We got Henry back there sleeping with his little pillow. Yeah, I've never come into the Great Khans camp this way before. I didn't even know that was back there. But how do I gotta go all the way up here for the waypoint. Right? Yeah, because that's not it. Where does that go? Okay, we got it. But now I'm curious about this. Where does this go? Is this just another part of the camp?
Come to gawk at the Great Khans, have you? Fuck off.
I mean, fair. Ask Boone about his thoughts on his dealings with the Great Khans. I need to talk to Boone. I haven't done that yet. This is just... Okay, I was gonna say, they really... Ooh, a drug lab. They really make you run out here if there's gonna be no... I won't steal any of the Great Khan stuff. They really make you run out here if there is no waypoint, which there was, so thank you. Alright, now let's go back to... Let's save it, because this game crashes constantly. And then let's go back here. There shouldn't be any Cazadors, because we killed them all. All right. We were in Alaska for the weekend, and the air quality, the AQI was like 600. It was ridiculous. So I'm happy to be home. Also, I missed Henry. He was so happy to see us when we got back. I've never had a cat that held it against me for leaving on vacation and coming back. I've always had cats that, like, are excited to see me when I get home. Now, they may have caused havoc while I'm away, but not upon my return. Where's the path? I mean, I have to be getting... There's the road. I was like... I really went diagonal there. And then the rain just stops. Entered a new cell and the rain stopped. That's one of my favorite things about Minecraft. Is that you'll just go like one block over. Oh, it's raining. You just step over the block. Especially if that splits in the middle of your house. Oh, it's snowing on half my house. And the other half has no snow on it. I miss Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Oh, finally we get to talk to someone here.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human.
Mm-hmm.
You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them.
I don't, me too.
And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
The horror of being perceived by another is truly the greatest. I'm looking for Dr. Henry, I think.
Doc's inside the lodge.
Okay. Well, I had some questions about Jacobstown.
Such as?
What's its history?
Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
Well, I'd like to know more about you, Marcus.
Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here.
Super Mutant Army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. Didn't end well.
I haven't played 1 or 2 or Tactics, but I own them. And I was thinking, after I finish New Vegas, I might try playing 1. I think I'd really enjoy it, given how much I enjoy Ultima games. So, you were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time.
Who the heck is this guy's voice? I'm gonna look it up real quick. It is Michael Dorn. I thought, gosh, that sure sounds exactly like Michael Dorn. But I just didn't want to assume everybody I knew in the world was in this game. But sure enough, it's Michael Dorn. I mean, he's got such a distinct voice. How can you mistake Michael Dorn for anyone else?
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
Oh, your tribal friend? Well, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Why? I feel like I don't need to ask this question. Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR? I mean, as far as super mutants go, the NCR should be at least slightly more tolerable than the Brotherhood.
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
What do you know about the Legion?
Caesar thinks he can change
Oh, we
human
called him
nature.
Kaiser.
Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
What makes the NCR too ambitious?
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
Anything else you can tell me about the NCR?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
Well, according to the show, Shady Sands no longer exists because it got nuked. I don't really care. It's an NCR. That's part of the NCR plot, and boy, I do not care about that. Do you have any dealings with New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town.
Yeah, but one of the hotels has a pool. And where do you see that? Let's talk about something else.
All right.
That should be all of it? Oh, what's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
Are there any town rules I need to know about?
Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
Yeah, fair. Goodbye.
See you.
All right. Thanks, Michael Dorn. Gosh, what was I playing recently? And Michael Dorn's voice came on, and I was like, who is that? Is that Michael Dorn? And I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, it was John Wolfe was playing Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father, and Michael Dorn was in there. And I was like, is that Michael Dorn? Or do I just think every black man sounds the same and I'm a racist piece of shit? No, Michael Dorn does have a very distinct voice. So
Another human. One was enough.
yeah, fair. I won't perceive you. I'll just do what I'm supposed to, which is get this snow globe. Is he upstairs? Is he over on the side? You're doing great, bud.
Won't go away.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think you have... Yeah.
Head voices don't talk to you, only to me.
Keen has...
Bother someone
Yeah.
else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Do you have a problem with humans?
Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is uncomfortable.
How does that make you different from some humans?
It is different. Right now, I'm trying very hard to remain civil, and you're not making it easy with your incessant questions.
Well, who's the other human you mentioned?
Dr. Henry, he's one of you. Go
All right.
speak with him.
I'm trying.
Instead of me.
Okay. What do you do here?
I represent the Nightkin. Marcus may lead this town, but the Nightkin listen to what I have to say. Doesn't mean I don't respect Marcus for what he's trying to do. However, he doesn't truly understand the difficulties of being a Nightkin.
Why are the Nightkin here in Jacobstown? Great read.
The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds. Jacobstown was supposed to be a sanctuary, a place to find a cure. Instead, we wait and wait. I'm sick of waiting.
Well,
Finally.
you don't really strike me as the patient type at all. Oh, here he is. He's over here. Let's see. Are you...
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
Well, la-dee-da. Something's wrong with my cyber dog. I was told to come to you.
It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. I remember her living
yeah, that
with a
lady.
pack of hounds. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
There's like a couple ways to get a new brain for Rex. And one of them is the most like humane. And is it just talking to the lady? I guess we'll just talk to her. Well, I'm surprised to find another human here. Let's just talk about the Nightkin stuff.
I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants around tends to keep things safe and quiet.
Yeah, fair. What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet.
I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof.
Okay.
Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge.
What makes you think that the mutation isn't natural?
I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence.
Why is the Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
Does the stealth boy use hurt humans?
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
Why are you helping the Nightkin exactly?
Because Marcus asked me to, and because it's a reason for me to get up in the morning. I'd like to get one more grand accomplishment done.
Man, I don't have a good... this is not like a cry for help. But when I worked as an attorney, I had a reason to get up in the morning. And now that I no longer practice law full time, I wake up and I'm like, what am I doing with myself? I'm in the middle of my midlife crisis. I guess getting up and recording gameplay videos is my draw. Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
So you're a scientist.
Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave.
Canine neuroscience? I mean, we know you're the guy.
Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore.
You were with the Enclave?
Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after.
Okay.
If we must.
I think that's all. Goodbye.
Yes, yes.
Now, I do like Lily, but I don't think I'm gonna...
I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet you. I'm Calamity.
Man, they really did ghouls a big favor in Fallout 4, huh? I mean, they made one of the romanceable companions Hancock, and they knew there was no way we could romance a ghoul looking like this. So they turned him into raisins instead. What do you do here, Calamity?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the bighorner hides and meat for supplies.
I need something repaired.
Let me take a look.
I'm probably way overdue for that. Does anyone other than super mutants come up this way?
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
You have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. I've never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
Okay, well, let's take a look at your wares.
All right. Another satisfied customer.
That's me. All right, see ya.
Bye.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, I like Lily, but I don't think I'll take her along with me.
Light. Why is there always too much light?
Oh, I was gonna look up to see if Dr. Henry was someone too. Okay, well, he was a lot of voices in New Vegas, which is probably why it's so in my memory. But he was also Duncan in Dragon Age Origins, which Duncan's not in the game for very long, just the beginning, right? And there was one other one that I was like, oh, yeah, he was Splinter in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, everything up here is considered theft, so I don't need to make their life harder, stealing their stuff. Sorry, it's a habit. This will pay off more for me if I ever do a Fallout 4 playthrough. These are all just rooms. Buddies.
I hope it will snow later.
Me too. No, actually, I hate... That's really cute.
Henry's pretty smart. For a human.
I love super mutants. I hate snow, so you can enjoy the snow on my behalf. Super mutants are so cute.
There's too much light.
Not the Nightkin.
Always too much light.
They're not cute. You know what? I'm sorry, Nightkin. You're going through it. You're cute too. You deserve to be thought of as cute as well. Just being perceived as too much.
Stupid big hornets were making noise all night.
Yeah, man, tell me about it. Those big horners, all they do is bleat and bray and snort. Okay. So, the Nightkin... Oh, I gotta leave and I gotta go out and then around. The Night Stalkers are up in a cave over here, if I remember correctly. Do you think I can find it without turning on my quest log? Oh, I don't want it to be night anymore because when it's night, my game actually looks like garbage. I haven't figured out, the color situation. Upping the bit rates help, and my bit rate is upped a lot. In fact, let me make sure it still is. Yeah, my bit rate that I record at is pretty huge, but there seems...
Got a problem. Could use your help.
Okay.
Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
Okay. How have they been harassing you?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
What's their deal? You sure these mercenaries work for the NCR?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR.
Yeah.
Wherever they are, they want us dead or gone.
Well, I'll deal with them. What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
I'm gonna actually go, I'll be right back. Alright, should we go talk to these NCR guys first? NCR. The thing I was saying is, my bit rate's up really high, but my color and my CBR, my VBR, my color might all be the problem.
Our business is with the muties, not you.
Oh, yeah? Go away or you'll have to deal with me. And you wish you were fighting the super mutants instead, bud.
I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here again.
Oh, I guess.
We've got nothing left to talk about.
I don't know who you're working for, but you know what? Whatever. Could be anyone. I did it.
Something on your mind?
They're gone. You won't have trouble with them anymore.
Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants.
Mm-hmm.
If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us.
What's the deal with Keen inside? Ooh, did I just level up?
Charismatic. And hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans. Prefers fighting them to talking. He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Was hoping he could draw the Nightkin to Jacobstown. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive, impatient, can't stand sitting around.
Let's see. Why does Keen want to leave?
Because of a promise. One I haven't been able to keep. The Nightkin all suffer from schizophrenia. It's the stealth boys they use, or used to use. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. A few already left to try and find more stealth boys. Miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or dig up stealth boys and lose their minds. Not much of a choice.
What happens if Keen leaves?
That happens, there's a good chance other Nightkin will follow. It'll make it hard to get a cure to them. Worse, if Keen and the Nightkin tear up the Mojave hunting for stealth boys, people are gonna get killed. Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. Might come here looking for payback.
Yeah, one's blue, one's green, but you just pretty much have the same shape and size. You're a mutant too. Wouldn't the Nightkin listen to you? Not really.
That's like saying Kaisar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin don't have a lot of trust for others. Mutants included.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
See you.
Okay. I guess I should have bought some ammo from Calamity, but I was not thinking. What do we got? What does our that gun have? 14? Well, I guess we're gonna use this plasma pistol. It's the most ammo we got. Yeah, it's like tucked up in a weird place where it feels like it shouldn't really be accessible. Here it is. Thanks. All right. Where are we going?
Company.
Sorry, bud. You're a cutie, but I gotta kill ya. Thanks. And then my game crashed.
It just works.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. Here are our top stories. Patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. In other news, NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New Vegas. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
All right, thanks, Mr. New Vegas. Yeah, my game's actually been cooperating a lot better than last time I played. Last time I played? Are they coming up? Are they pathing? Or are they failing to path?
You in my sights.
Oh, here they are. How many we got? One more? Oh.
You're mine.
I think that's all of them. Aw. I'm sorry, buddies. I don't want to hurt no lizard dog. But it's just what I gotta do. Is there actually anything down here? Okay, here we go.
Got you in my sights.
Take a screenshot.
Contact.
They're not gonna give me any parts? There we go.
Eat this.
Whoa! Twisted him and spun him around. Is that all of the boys in here? Seems like it. Is that everything that's down here? Okay, we can keep going down.
Eat this.
My APA with this gun's... My AP with this gun sucks. My API. No, not... Where are we going? Oh, God. I walked right into him, so that was definitely my fault.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good
Oh, my God.
about all of you listening. And now the news. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. In other news, unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. Those were our top stories. Hey, New Vegas, have you ever said you love someone when it wasn't quite true? Sure you have, but you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
Is this where I'm going? Does this go to a vault? This looks like it goes to a vault. Or no, it's someone's just safe house. Gosh. Can I not solve this unless I, or is that unrelated? Oh, I didn't look at my quest guide to see if it was gonna tell me. Did I just hurt? I just hurt myself walking over those bones. Thanks. Thanks, physics. Is this why you bring Lily? So you can get into there without any problems? Because it seems like I need to up my lock picking before I can get in there. This is the way we came from? I think so. Well, unfortunately, we'll have to come back. It should be cleared out though when we come back. So we need to go to Novac, is that right?
Careful. They got spies all over.
I think I am smart enough now to also do Helios One and Repcon. That's No Bark. She's up here, right? Is this her? She's got this like junkyard, yeah. Let's see what she can do about Rex's brain. Rex, I just take you to the sink and fix you there, but that's not possible. They'll give me a new brain. Where is she? She asleep? What time is it?
What time is it?
Evening.
I guess it's bedtime.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and
Okay.
I'm pretty good at fixing things,
Can
too.
you fix my dog's
You
brain?
might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios One. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
No, we'll see about that. Well, Dr. Henry sent me. I need a new brain for my cyber dog.
Dr. Henry? Now there's a name I haven't heard in years.
Are you from the Enclave
Believe
too?
he's still alive. As for your request, it's a bit ghoulish if you ask me, but Ray is pretty old, and I'll probably have to put him down soon enough. As for the price for this favor, 700 caps sounds about right. Ray's like family, and I've got other dogs to take care of. All right, then.
I just want to see... I want to look at the other ways to do this. Okay. I just had to remember what the deal was with picking one of the brains, and... really, it's a matter of, do I want more attack, damage threshold, or speed? And Ray gives me plus 25 attack. So I think that's the one. Let's talk about Ray's brain again.
Like I said before.
I don't have a good enough barter, so here's your 700 caps. I just got like 1,400 from Calamity for selling a bunch of garbage, so...
Here, Ray.
Oh.
Mama's got something for you.
Aw, sorry, Ray. Don't worry, your brain's gonna live on inside my dog. Okay. Let's hold this brain for a while and go to Helios One. Get everyone some more power in this region. I think normally I get Violetta's brain. Which is the plus to speed, but I don't need more speed. I just want Rex to be beefier. Yeah, I'm not really in a rush to turn in this quest, right? Because I've got Rex as a temporary follower. Did this a lot in Oblivion too. You got those twins, and they were temporary followers, and I basically had them. I never turned in their quests.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I could lie. Yeah, I'm with the NCR. Anything I can do to help?
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Okay.
Later.
I don't need to know your life story or Helios One's life story. I just gotta go talk to this nincompoop in here. The guy who's got a high charisma score. Fooled everyone into thinking he knows what he's doing. Hey, let's talk. I forgot his name was fantastic.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Oh my god. Rex's breathing is so loud. Is that Rex? Or is that the machinery in the background? Anyway. Settle down. I'm not here to replace anyone.
Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long.
Okay, what job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
Boy, Henry's really passed out back there, huh? What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
Pretty cool, I guess. So you have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
All right, how would someone retarget the mirrors if they were to help you?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it.
Nope.
But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
I'm good, bud.
Here. You want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
It's this machine making that terrible noise. Gosh.
Hello.
Hey,
It's unusual to see a new face.
Ignacio? Ignacio?
Are you a soldier or a scientist?
More of a drifter.
I see. Then you must have some special business here for them to have let you through.
I lied. They're looking for help getting this plant running.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
This is your turf. For all I know, you could have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
I just do what's necessary to keep the peace. I think that's accurate.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions.
Yeah.
But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to.
Okay.
Some things are best left buried with the old world.
What more is there to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military, targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
You think Archimedes is a weapon they built here?
Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
Enclave? The Brotherhood of Steel know about Archimedes?
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steer clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
Well, the NCR asked me to help increase the power output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help.
Like?
I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside.
Okay.
You'll need it.
Where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities.
And believe me, that's fine.
The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
That's the plan. Why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
There. So, the NCR doesn't know about Archimedes?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, give him like 5 years and maybe he'll get it figured out. Tell me more about the followers.
Humanity lost many things after the war. Methods of agriculture, techniques for survival. We took it upon ourselves to piece together this knowledge and bring it back to them.
Go on.
Other things weren't lost, but were blocked from our collective memory. Knowledge of what we're capable of and how things spiral out of control. It's in our nature to want to forget truths that keep us awake at night. And for that reason, it's all the more important that the followers walk the ways to remind people of them.
What are the followers based? Oh, excuse me. Where are the followers based around here? I know.
We're scattered mostly. We go where we're needed. Our largest presence is in Freeside, at Old Mormon Fort. Other than that, I know Dr. Usanagi set up a practice near the Crimson Caravan, and a man we train is operating out of the Aerotech building. Another man, Tom Anderson, was looking into water supply problems in Westside, but that was a while ago.
Do the followers work with the NCR?
We did for a time, but our goals differ. The NCR only cares to expand their wealth and their reach. For us, territory boundaries mean nothing, and prosperity has to be for everyone, not just citizens of the NCR. So parting was inevitable. While the NCR pushes east, we clean up the mess they leave behind, try to provide some stability.
Cool.
Goodbye.
The volume on my last one was so bad, I actually had to go in and readjust everything by hand, so I'm just trying to fix that ahead of time so I don't have to do it in post. So if the volume is up and down a lot in this, that's why, because I'm trying to get it in the sweet spot. I want the voices to be loud, but I don't need the effects to be super loud. I don't need the effects to blow out my levels.
We should be up on the front lines, not out here in Bumble. This place is a junkyard.
Oh, wow. How did that not hurt me? I'm surprised. I'm not on TGM. No, okay. I had to look. Okay. Let's read upcoming visit. General Scott Lowe of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, he will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone you observe through grooming. But it is expected of everyone that you observe thorough grooming and hygiene regimens, and dress neatly while the general is with us. The general expects the best from all of his men, and Poseidon men should be no different than in the presence of such a fine and decorated soldier. Cool, let's reset the mainframe connection. Okay. I'm not sure. I ran over a bunch of tests. I ran over a bunch of traps there, and I didn't get hurt at all. Well, I don't know what's going on there. I'll take all that, thanks.
If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one bullet I'm saving just for me.
You are a woman, so that's very fair. Oh my gosh. See, there we go. Now I'm getting hurt. Oh, there it is. Am I just shooting that pole? Let me get a different gun out, I guess. You're doing great, Boone. I could put a different, different armor on him? Oh my god. But he's doing great. Oh, now who's here? Oh, there he is.
Can't run from me.
Oh, did he die? Did you get him, Rexy? Can I get behind him? I'm gonna give Rex all the credit for that. Rex and Boone, you know what? You guys did great. I was technically there. I don't think there's any... Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down here. This is like... I'm gonna get lost down here. There's no fans to pick up. I don't need to pick them up. This way? How much more do I... Okay. I guess maybe we'll get Helios One up and running. Or at least we'll get through... We'll get it There's like a bunch of... I don't know, we'll see. Once I get... I was gonna say, once I get to that floor, then it's a foregone conclusion, so... Yeah, this is not the best gun for this. Good job. Yeah, there he goes. Sorry, Boone. You look a mess. Oh, there's, Give that to me. Yeah, give me all those empty syringes. Great. Nope. I was trying to be quiet.
You are about to be introduced to the U.S. Army.
Ooh. Hello, U.S. Army. It's a pleasure to meet you. What is my lockpicking skill at? Because how much do magazines temporarily increase your skill for? $64. I think... I was just thinking about the cave, right? Aid. 10. So yeah, I'm 1 short. If I could get my lockpicking skill up just 1, then I could use a magazine to increase it to 75 and then get through there. Solve the Night Stalker quest. Thank you. Got anything good in here? Any gross meat? Feel like all that's not gonna be any good anymore. Okay. You know, I'll take this old gecko steak. Ooh, a coffee maker. Wait, where am I now? Okay. This is like, there's gonna be a bunch of baddies here. Oh, I gotta go up. Do I have to go up and do the, the tower. I have to reorient the... These things are going to try to attack me. Is there a way to... we can do that. Okay. Nighttime again. It's always nighttime. It would need to be activated during peak sunlight hours. A power configuration would need to be set up in the mainframe, and 2 ground level terminals would need to have an active uplink. Oh, did I miss a terminal down there? Where is it? Well, that's gonna be really annoying. I only see the one. Oh, it's back there. That's where it is, isn't it? Okay. Well, we can just TGM our way down there. Because I'm not sure there's anything else I can do in here without... Oh, the Mr. Handy did it. Thank you. Yeah, he fixed it. Thanks, Python. Okay, now. Configure power grid. I want full region, not emergency output level. That's like way too much. Okay. What's it saying? Okay. Yeah, insufficient capacity, it says. So I need to go... That's Archimedes. I don't think I gotta worry about that. But I need to go down here and do this. So we're just gonna... We're just gonna console command our way through this, because I was a ding-dong. I even came over here looking for it, but I missed it. Like, I know there's two. Okay. Now, because in the interest of not making myself edit footage of me running back in here and then cutting it all, I'm just gonna toggle clipping and run up here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to run through the whole thing again, and then I'm gonna have to cut it out because it's boring to watch. The effect is the same. I'm back. I'm back here. It's like I did all the hard work. It's like I remember to do everything on the ground before I came up here. Let me look at my quest log. Data. Quests. Not that one. I just have to use the mainframe now, right? To send... Okay, so now I do this. Configure power grid. We want full region. Insufficient capacity. Initiate reflector targeting from the console on the tower observation deck. That should be the console I used out here, and it told me I hadn't done... I figured out that I needed the mainframe. Ah. There we go. Much better. Okay, is it just not 9 a.m.? Is that the problem? Oh, it's so close. I think we did it. Sounds like we did it. Yeah. Oh, don't look. So bright. I thought I was gonna have to fight something up here, but I guess I did a good job, and now I don't have to fight anything. Oh, this is the boss fight. I was like, there's more guys to kill in here. It's because I had that science I was able to get through.
Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
Yeah, normally you fight these guys.
Here.
But they were jokes. Bunch of jokers in here. I was hoping that would level me up, but it did not. I don't know how close I am. Oh. I could have turned the turrets off here. Doesn't matter. I killed them all already. Excuse me, dog meat. Oh. That would have been the end of me had I not kept clicking. All right, let's go talk to Ignacio? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm like, why am I moving so bad? It's because I'm crippled. Have something to do with that mine I ran into, probably. We'll sleep it off. Or my game will just crash. We're so close to finishing this.
It just works.
All right. One more reload and that should be it. See if we can go through this door this time. We made it. Success.
What can I help you with?
I diverted the power to the grid.
I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to everyone. Very admirable. Now that the NCR is more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful.
What did you give me? Stim packs, doctor's bags, and fame. Why are you still here?
Keeping watch mostly.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure the dangers of this plant are minimized.
I like how I'm like, I did the quest. All right, thanks. Why are you still here?
Goodbye.
Let's talk to Fantastic. Ooh.
Yo.
You know what, Fantastic? You did it. You can take all the credit.
Adios, amigo.
Fish baiter. Can we sleep in a bed? Yeah. So I don't forget that we're messed up next time we load in. All right. Well, that'll do it for today. I think next video we'll actually talk to Boone, get his baggage unloaded, and then we'll go to RepCon since we're in the area, and then we'll go fix Rex's brain, and then we'll go back to Jacobstown and deal with the Night Stalkers. So we got a pretty full list for the next episode, but it'll be a good one. So thanks for watching. I got that gecko steak I pulled out of the oven for you, so you can wrap that up and take it with you as you wander. And always wander safe. And when you get home, you know, just get on your ham radio, I guess, and let me know that you've made it safe. I'll keep it tuned to your signal. All right. Well, be safe out there, and I'll see you next time.
change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day,